since it was a 9 o'clock panel, it's 9 o'clock on Friday. You have a question? I will always answer a question. What's up?
All right. So, I loved the job you did on it, but what was it like playing the biggest twat in Bogano?
I knew it was a twat. Dallas Genoward, man. First of all, Dallas Genoward, you can hear Dallas Genoward in a lot of parts that I do, and I didn't realize that until someone pointed that out. Dallas Genoward with a British accent is Bard. So you take some guy who's like, oh, I'm from Chicago and New York and all this kind of stuff, and you put a British accent on it, and all of a sudden you become a Bard and so deciding for the same. Side note. Dallas was awesome. Dallas was the first time I really felt like a director was trusting me to give me like a really named part. And so I tried so hard. I love that part because this guy who's just like, he's a total dick, and he's like, he's under 18. That's fine language, right? So
his name was Richie.
Yeah, he's a Richie. He's a total Richie, this guy. And he was a jerk and all that, but like, and this guy cannot catch a break. But he was fun, and I love that guy, especially because Pat Greeley. He did one of those things with eyes and a tongue sticking out. Another Josh Greeley? Who knows who Josh Greeley is?
I just watched Pocket and Test. You know that.
So good. Literally one of the best voice actors Funimation has ever had, in my opinion. And my former roommate, and that's not why I say this. Really. Dallas was awesome because he's a jerk, and I found out that I really like playing guys who go, which is part of the reason why when I'm up in front of a bunch of people like you, I automatically go, because it's a character I'm comfortable with. Yeah, good question. I love Dallas, man. Dallas is awesome. And Tyler Walker, one of his favorite lines of anything that he's directed is me screaming, "It's freaking on my." That's his like ringtone for me.
Yeah, but is he really the biggest jerk on that show? Because I think you can make the argument that
Well, no, Lance is psychopath. That's no. Okay, if you got questions, we'll do that before I start asking you questions. Favorite anime? Please feel free, but raise your hand because I want to be fair.
It's classic.
Yes, sir. You're going to be the one who answers the questions? I'm going to be the one who answers them.
What was your favorite anime to be a role in, and what's your favorite anime that you watched?
Hardest work I ever put in, and I think my best acting work is in Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Like, I worked my ass. That one was really hard, and it's one of those things where you like gotta act. It's like, oh man, I gotta cry and have my heart broken and be sad. And I was like, whereas something like Chuck, you just say Chuck. So Legend of the Legendary Heroes is still to date like, my mom hasn't even seen it. I'm like, Mom, I have a show that has no panties, not a single panty shot or a boob shot the entire show, and you haven't watched it yet. My proudest acting is that my favorite thing and my favorite anime in the last is definitely Toriko from Toriko. I'm a foodie, and I grew up on Dragon Ball, so a Toei show about food and hitting things is awesome. It's the only role I have ever begged for in my life. And my begging was just me going, I really want to throw up. I'm sorry, I really... And then, like, the engineer and the director were like, stop it, dude. Dude, you have directed. You know better than to do this. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I really want it. I'm sorry. So Toriko is my answer. And if you have the opportunity, please watch and buy Toriko, because I want to keep doing it. They keep making it in Japan. And if it does well, then I'm going to get to keep doing it. So if you like me, please go buy it. Yes, sir.
Any other roles that you wanted? I think you really wanted.
I really liked my Sebastian audition. I really was very proud of that. Like, at Funimation, it's really hard to audition because you get a picture of the guy, and you get a description, and you get lines. I should probably do this for the people in the back. And because of that, like, it's very difficult. You don't know how to start to move. Spastic in bursts, if they are very calm in their moves, if they are graceful in their stuff. So you don't know that, so I really hate auditioning, but my Sebastian audition I didn't mess up once. the two auditions where I've never met when I didn't mess up once were Sebastian and Toriko. I didn't get Sebastian, which I'm very glad I didn't because I got distracted. But, yeah, I don't wish. I mean, I don't wish I got in the end because